Happy Monday. Happy first Monday of October. Y'all, it's the last 90 days of the year. That blows my mind. I feel like we were just starting 2025, and now that we're ending it, it just seems so crazy. And so I'm so glad that you guys are here. I love having y'all hop on. We're going to try to do this in 15 or 20 minutes tonight. Those of you that know me are already laughing because you're like, Brie, you can't say anything in 15 or 20 minutes. But it's our team celebration Zoom tonight. And so we're just going to go through some stuff that happened in September. We're going to go through how to maximize your account in October, go through what Plexus is doing, all the things. We're going to do a frother giveaway. We're going to do some free shipping giveaways. And then drum roll and the big old carrot drop. We're going to talk about the holiday launch that's coming really, really soon. Some of y'all have started to see people. Yeah, right, Sam. Some of y'all have started to see people drop hints. I've known what's coming for about 6 weeks now, but my diamond preview box will be here tomorrow. So if you follow my stories and posts and stuff, you'll be able, I think it'll be here tomorrow. Because I live in the middle of nowhere, it usually takes about a day or two behind everybody else. And they all started getting theirs today. So hopefully mine will be here tomorrow. And so we're going to end the Zoom with that. But for right now, I'm going to share my screen. We're going to go through some stuff. The first couple of slides, if you do not have a pen and paper in front of you, I want you to go grab a pen and paper so that we can play some trivia too. You're just going to have, I don't remember, there's 7 questions maybe. And so I want y'all to be able to write them down because that's how we're going to do some of the extra giveaways. All right, here we go. We're going to celebrate September before we fully move on to October. If your name is on there or you see somebody's name on there, go ahead and just drop some party gifts in the chat. Congratulate each other. This team is on a massive momentum movement right now. I love examples of alliteration. It will always be the teacher in me. I didn't mean to say massive momentum movement, but there you go, y'all. There were so many lives changed in September, so many people sharing and grabbing their accountability partners for the first time. And we know that that is huge for success. We're going to talk about that in just a couple of minutes. But this is the right place at the right time. If you've been here for a little while, you've heard me say I'm 10 years into this. Absolutely unexpected journey. Never thought that I would be here. Never thought that I would be this passionate about it. But the products have changed my world. The friendships and the community here have absolutely changed my world. And I know that some of y'all, I do have a sweatshirt on because my house is freezing, but I mean, in what other realm can you show up in your pajamas? Or I'm sure Baker just got home from a basketball game or from work. I love that, Kim, you've got your sweet babe on your lap. I love that we get to do this together, that you get to be cheered on by other like-minded people, and just there's nothing better than that to me. I mean, when women support other women, when men support other men and women, amazing things can happen. And we love being able to celebrate that here. And October, we're only a couple of days in. Nikki, I didn't even get to shout you out yet or even to message you, but she has already, what is today, the 6th? She has already helped 3 people get started this month. Jen, I don't know if she's on here, Ange, Tammy, and Aaron. Tammy helped her first person today get started with her. And I love that this can look different for every single person, whether you're somebody that shares openly about, your drinks or your workouts or your favorite clothing or kid schedules or cooking tips, whatever it is. Some of us share all the time on Facebook. And so it's nothing to pop up a picture of a pink drink. And some of us don't want to share that way. We just want to be able to message a couple of people. And I love that no matter where you're at here, or if you want to be a closet user of Plexus forever, you can do that too. There's never any pressure here. We just want to make sure that we get you where you want to be and that you know all the different things about Plexus. All right, team trivia. Are you ready? We're going to don't drop your answers in the chat. Put them on your piece of paper, and then we'll go back through them at the end. And then we'll just ask everybody how you did. Anybody that plays Robin, you're already like, I'm winning. I love when your competitive side comes out. We're going to do a frother. If y'all don't have a frother for your drinks, I'm drinking my Restore right now. I use our frother like 92 times a day. I swear. Cheers. It's just something that's so I love being able to just mix it up. If you don't have one of those, it just makes life so much easier, so that the blender bottle isn't shaking at 5 o'clock in the morning when my kids are still sleeping. So we're going to do a frother giveaway, and then we're going to do some free shipping giveaways. I'll do some codes for you too, so that when you order your holiday products that are launching this month, you'll have some free shipping too. All right. Let me move this so that y'all can see the questions. So don't drop these in the chat, just write it on your piece of paper. What Plexus product is specifically designed to support gut health? Some of these are a little tricky. Nikki, you're like, I don't like you tonight at all, actually. All right. What Plexus products is specifically designed to support gut health? All right. Next one. What is the recommended daily intake of water for the average adult? 6 cups, 8 cups, 10 cups, 12 cups. I was not really a cheerleader, but now I'm going to be singing 2, 4, 6, 8. Who do we appreciate in my head all night, even though there's not a 2 or a 4 up there. You're welcome. Because at 10 o'clock when y'all can't sleep tonight and you're doing cheers, you can think of me. All right, true or false? The best time to take Plexus ProBio 5 is in the morning with food. True or false? All right. Number 4, which Plexus product contains the ingredient designed to support skin health and hair growth? Ease, X Factor, Lean, or ProBio 5? Ooh. Oh, there. Okay. 5, which product helps support joint health and reduce discomfort associated with soreness? Ease, Block, Slim, or X Factor? Number 6, true or false? You should take Plexus. You should take your Plexus Slim with food for optimal results. True or false? And number 7, what was our first product? First product ever, almost 18 years ago, which is wild, but says a lot about Plexus and who we are in the selling space. I'm going to stop sharing for a second so I can see faces and I can pull up the chat and just talk this through with y'all. Oh, 2 Robins. That's so funny, Robin B. Yes, you're both highly competitive. I love it. All right, number 1, let me pull back up the questions. Oh my gosh. Y'all, anybody can do this. I think I just got rid of the Zoom presentation. I think I just closed it out. So that's super fun. Let me pull it back up quick. When I tell y'all that anybody can do this, it's true. Anybody can do this. Okay. Question 1, drop the answer in the chat. It was specifically designed to support gut health. Slim, ProBio 5, Block, or X Factor. Some of y'all were looking at me like that's a trick question. It actually is our ProBio 5. That is what was specifically designed to support gut health. I won't geek out on you too much for each of these answers, but I really do love the science behind it. Our probiotic is completely different than other probiotics because it's not just about the good probiotics that are in there. It also has digestive enzymes, and it goes in and it breaks down that candida overgrowth. There are also really good properties, grapeseed extract for extra antioxidants, and the fact that it doesn't have to be refrigerated. Some of y'all were probably thinking Slim because our microbiome Slim is also really good for gut health too, but it was not specifically designed for that. So the answer for that one is B. Number 2, what's the correct for recommended daily water intake? 6 cups, 8 cups, 10 cups, 12 cups. Yeah, so this is kind of a little bit of a trick question. It is B. That is the recommended amount is 8 cups. But what we all
Are
really
there any
want
more
to
pierogies
shoot
left?
for is half of our body weight in ounces is what we always tell people. And so it's different for everybody, but 8 cups would be about 64 ounces. And so that's what they kind of recommend for everybody. But water is how all of the toxins really flush from our body. And so you hear us preach that all of the time. If you're getting a lot of headaches, if you feel a little bit indigestion, make sure that you're getting your water in. Okay, number 3, true or false? The best time to take Plexus ProBio 5 is in the morning with food. That is false. Sometimes you will find that we will tell you to take ProBio 5 with food if you are having trouble with digestion. So the digestive enzymes that are in that can help to break down your food, and it can help it can help you have an easier time going to the bathroom if you struggle with constipation. But best time to take ProBio 5, I keep mine next to my toothbrush every single night. I take it before I go to bed because it really helps to break down that candida overgrowth while you're sleeping overnight. Now, if you are like my husband and you forget to take anything at night, he actually takes all of his stuff first thing in the morning, and he's had amazing success with the products. And so I always tell people whenever you can get it in, get it in. But there is definitely some science behind the products if you take ProBio 5 at night. All right. Number 4, which one contains the ingredients designed to support skin and hair growth? Yes, B, X Factor. The extra vitamins and minerals vitamins that are in that, super, super important. If you are somebody that really struggles with hair and skin, we also really love our new collagen. It's so, so good. And our whole new skincare line. Even my teen girls are really loving it. But the correct answer for that one is B. And a fun little tidbit about our X Factor, those products are fully methylated, meaning that it's already in its bioavailable form so that you can take it. A lot of us and a lot of people that don't even know about it, I have the MTHFR gene mutation, which means that I cannot synthesize vitamins if they're not in their correct form. And so a lot of people, like folic acid is synthetic. We actually cannot take vitamins. It's not good for us to have vitamins that are not. And a lot of store shelf vitamins are not bioavailable. So that's the X Factor and the X Factor Plus. Okay, number 5 is which one supports joint health and reduces discomfort? Ease, Block, Slim, X Factor. Yeah, you guys all got it. Ease is amazing for inflammation. It is amazing for joint health. It's our natural pain reliever. I take it if I have a headache. I take it every day, but I take extra if I've gotten a headache for some reason. I know Nikki has been popping them like crazy over there because she tweaked her knee. It's really, really good for all of us for a lot of different reasons, but ease is a lifesaver if that's not something that you have ever explored. Okay, number 6, true or false? Plexus Slim with food for optimal results. Yes, you guys got it. That one is actually false. You want to take it before food for optimal results. Yes, ease would help with period cramps. Absolutely. Yes, yes, yes. Slim before food is optimal because it's going to help balance your glucose metabolism for any of the food that you are bringing in. And so that one is something that is really, really important. Now, when you take it is up to you. I have a lot of people that start their day with it. I also have a lot of people that do it mid-morning in between breakfast and lunch. And if you're somebody that's doing the hunger control and you deal with a lot of cravings at night, then that's something that you can even take like before you're making your dinner, and it will help with the cravings throughout the night. And so if that's something that you kind of want to mix up and play with, you absolutely can. Taking it, later in the day for you is completely okay. Yeah, Sam, mocktails, right? I love mixing my Slim with my active. Okay, last one, first product and appropriate for this month. Our first product, I love this. This is a trick question. This will kind of tell some of the people that are newer and some of the people that have been around for a little while. This was something that I did not know was our first product for quite a while into it. It is our breast health check kit. And it's not something that's talked about enough, but it was something that they came up with first because of, well, it was just the first product that they had. And then they started, the next product that came out was Slim because they found a correlation between breast cancer and glucose metabolism levels. And so that is the first one, and you can get them this month. And then they're actually doing donations back because it is Breast Cancer Awareness Month. All right. How many did you get? Drop it in the chat. Did anybody get all 7? If you got all 7, drop it in the chat. Actually, how about this? Everybody just drop in how many you got. Drop in whatever your number was. Everybody that drops a number, I'm going to stay on for a second afterwards and just put y'all in. And then I will announce the winners in our team page tonight. And then I'm going to share my screen and go through the rest. Is there anything that y'all learned in trivia that you did not previously know before? Maybe it was the trivia question, or maybe it was something that I went over. But hopefully that helped everybody, because there's a lot here, right? And I've been here for 10 years and still do not know everything. I love that it's something that we kind of learn as we go always. Okay, just a couple of top tips for those of you that are a little bit newer. Maybe you're hopping on your first Zoom ever. And even those of us that have been here for a while, it's something that we absolutely need. Number one, consistency. This is not a quick fix masking kind of thing. And here's what I mean by that. I had migraines for years. I was on medication. And every time a migraine happened, I just needed the medication, right? It never got to the root cause. I would lose my vision. They would last for days. I would have to call my mom. She would come and help with my kids, or my mother-in-law, or my husband. It never got to the actual issues of why I was getting my migraines. It was just masking the symptoms. Until I started Plexus the first time, I gave it about 2 weeks, and then I quit for 6 months. And so when I tell y'all that I came back to this and it changed everything, it's because I too was somebody that did not stay consistent at the beginning. But when you stay consistent with this, your cells regenerate every 90 days. I have not had another migraine since I started Plexus. I started with one at the fair 2 years ago, but it never lost my vision. I didn't like full-blown migraine. So for me, who was having them every single month, sometimes a couple a month, to go 10 years without having a full-blown one has been huge, because I got consistent with something that wasn't masking the symptoms, but was healing. The next thing, ask questions. Y'all, we cannot help you if we don't know what you're going through. This is not one size fits all. Okay. You're not going to just magically order the products, have them sit on your counter, and have them do everything that you want them to do. We want to help you move the products around, to find the schedule for you, to up your ProBio, to up your BioCleanse, or lessen them, to find when it works for you to fit your Slim in, or to do a reset. But if you're not letting us know how you feel, we can't do that. Talking about your digestion, talking about your bowel movements, that's all super normal here, because we want to make sure that we get you on the track that you're supposed to be on. And then the last thing, accountability. Find the people in your world that are going to champion you and to support you and to do this with you. You have an entire team here that's ready to do that. It is different every single morning when I walk into the pantry and I see my husband taking his products. I love that it's something that we do together. Now, did he start right away with me? No, it took him a little bit, but I called my mom, my sister-in-law, and a couple of friends, and they did this with me just the same way that I would call somebody up and go to a restaurant for the first time. This is another way that accountability is super important. If you are not in our Balanced Before the Holidays group, it started today. It's a private Facebook group. There's almost $2,000 in giveaways in there. There's a tracker that you can use to be able to stay consistent with walking or moving your body, getting your water in, your products, daily check-ins, tips. If you are not in that group, will you please just drop in the chat, add me, and I will write your name down and get you added as soon as this is over, and share the group again in our team page. Those accountability groups, they're usually only 2 weeks. We run them every single month. It is huge for us to be able to have that extra, because as you're developing a new habit, it definitely is important to have the extra check-ins as you go. And that's something that is free for our team. We put that together. We do it every single month, so you will always have access to them. Um, Sam last month won a really cool weighted vest. We've got lots of prizes in there this month. And so you can be able to check that out. But just let me know if you're not in there. I want to make sure that we get you added to it. A couple of things that Plexus is doing, because we always want you to know how to optimize your account. You can always move around orders. You can do a one-time order. I love subscriptions because I love being able to just get my products every single month and not run out of them. I also love everybody knowing that what you do with your account and who you tell, absolutely always up to you. I have had friends on this journey with me for 10 years that have never told a soul. They don't have to. We're not a pressure company. However, we also know that there are some of you that want the extra, that are sharers by nature, or maybe you just know that you need the extra accountability. And when that happens, Plexus is doing what we call next day pay right now. So when you have somebody that orders through you, you get 20% of that order back in cash the next day, Monday through Friday. If they order on a weekend, you get it on Monday. Why is that so important? Because I don't know about y'all, but I love people doing this with me. I love being able to help other moms and dads and kids. My kids are thriving and not usually sick because of Plexus. And so when you share, you get that next day. And I don't know if y'all have been to the grocery store lately or the gas pump or anywhere, but life is ridiculously expensive. And so we love helping people not only cover their products, but also get a little bit more. And so if that's something that's interesting to you and you have a couple of questions about it, please don't go without asking, because we don't want anybody not understanding the simplicity of what we get to do and how we help you match products for people. The other thing that's really cool this month, if you help 3 people, you actually are going to get the next day pay and the cash, but you're also going to get a $150 Lululemon gift card. If you haven't looked up what Lululemon is, and maybe you're not around teenagers, it's like athletic wear and purses and fun things that feel amazing on your body. Plexus did this a couple of years ago, and it was a huge, huge, huge hit. If you help 6 people, you get $300, which is amazing for Christmas and being able to shop. And so that's something that's there too. If that's something that interests you, or even if it doesn't, and you have somebody that you want to share this with, and you're like, ooh, but I don't know how to do it, I don't know what that would look like. This Thursday, on that same paper you just played trivia with, mark this down, this Thursday at 8:30, I am going to put together, it's a whole messenger event, tons of information. Maybe you want to just tune into it so that you can get the extra insight on the products. We'll do some testimonies. We'll do some extra giveaways. Those events usually are 15 minutes. It's all on your phone or your computer, wherever you want to tune in from. I do all the posting. If you do choose to invite anybody, at the end of it, we match products and then they order through your link. And then you get the cash back and you get the Lululemon host rewards too. So if you invite 3 people and they order, then you get $300 cash back and you also get the $150 Lululemon gift card. So we just want you to know that that's happening this month too. The other really fun thing, if you are somebody that loves travel, in February, we are going to Cancun. It's an earned retreat through Plexus. I'm not going to go into all the details with that because we have posts on our team page and I've already talked more than 20 minutes. But that is something that is absolutely amazing. And if that interests you to have a free trip to Cancun on an all-inclusive, please message me or message the person that added you. Okay, here's the drum roll and the carrot. I promised I would talk fast. I feel like I talked fast. I just always have a lot to say because I love this and I love y'all and I want to make sure that everybody knows. All right, on that same piece of paper, mark down October 15th. That is when our product launch is coming for the holidays. I know right now some of y'all are like, I don't want to talk about holidays because it's still 80 degrees. That's me too. I don't want the cold weather to come, but y'all are going to want what's coming on October 15th. There are some new products coming, some fun things for the holidays, and there are some of our favorites ever, if you've been around, that are coming back on the 15th, and we will be able to order them. There's some really cute gift with purchase that's coming that will be so super fun for those of you that are on the travel and go and in the winter months, all the things. So if you have an order that is set to go out before the 15th, or you have multiple accounts in your family, know that that's coming on the 15th. I know how fast this is going to sell. I don't think that it's going to be like a 5-minute sellout kind of thing like we used to have. So those of you that have been here for a while, no PTSD. But it is something that will sell out quickly. And so on the 15th, that will be here next Monday night. Angie is leading our Zoom, and she's going to talk through a little bit on how to prep for that for those of you that do share and that are building a team. But that is something that I wanted you guys to be aware of for those of you that are getting on the Zoom, to kind of prep your orders and to know that the 15th is coming, and there's going to be some really fun seasonal holiday things that you will not be able to get for very long after the 15th. Okay, that was my little excitement for the night. I'm going to stay on for a minute and go through and write down everybody's names from the chat, and then I will get the recording up for you to pass on to people that couldn't be here tonight. Have a good night, everybody. Love y'all.